What's up, guys? Doing another playthrough video. I did one earlier today and it was kind of fun, so let's see if this one's enjoyable too. This one is a Tazavish Streets 11 from a Resto Druid point of view. I guess a quick disclaimer. Oh, let me get my... It's over a 10, so you get a buff. I'm going to pick haste. And then it felt a little disorganized on my first walkthrough video earlier today because the group was like super overgeared for it, so we were just kind of blasting, and I was tank, so I didn't really... It was hard for me to like think and talk and tank all at the same time, as silly as that sounds. I don't usually talk when I play, so that right off the bat is a little uncomfortable. And then a lot of the stuff is kind of like, I played a lot of Mechagon and BFA, so it was kind of like stuff I already knew, so it's kind of hard to like announce stuff that is almost like second nature, you know, if that makes sense. So that was a little strange, and again, it just felt a little disorganized, but maybe it was fine. You know, maybe if you guys watch it, or if you had watched it, you think it's fine. Maybe I'm just being overly critical. If not, you know, I'm more than happy to remake it a little more structured. Again, I can do like a voiceover at the recording, and so I can like pause and point stuff out and like collect my thoughts a little better and be a little more thorough. But yeah, otherwise this is a Streets, Tazavish Streets in the new season 4 of Shadowlands. This is a full pug group. I am big boy pug life right now at the moment, so hopefully it goes well. Again, a quick explanation of the seasonal affixes. These Nazargene. Random mobs are going to turn into them, and they are going to do a cleave that does damage and puts a dot on you, and then they're going to also put this little sleepy cloud. If you touch it, you fall asleep for 8 seconds unless you're cleansed. And then when they die, they give you a buff, which is what we picked at the start of the dungeon. If you recall, right as I started the video, I was like, oh shit, I need to pick something. If you don't pick anything, it defaults to verse, so don't freak out. But you pick a buff and it's right here, bounty. It can be haste, verse, crit, mastery. And then every time you kill one, you get 1 stack, which is 2%. Unless it's versatility, then it is 1%. So, pretty good. It's a little boring, but it's fun in the sense that like halfway through the dungeon, towards the end of the dungeon, you're going to have just like so much bonus stats of whatever you chose. You're going to just be doing tons of damage. Or if you're pick versatility or something like that, you're going to have tons of survivability. So, sure, it's a little boring, but it still is enjoyable, if that makes sense. But yeah, so playing a druid, I guess I can close my bag, kind of clearing up this clutter. This is my Healy add-on, because I'm a dirty clicker. I know, yeah, dirty clicker, world's #1 clicker NA, as I say. I'm only 265, so not super geared yet. And this pug group is around the same. They're around 270-ish. The tank is like 255. It's a little low, but it's only an 11. We'll be fine. Main thing as a druid, you want to just keep as many hots. You want to stack your hots because of your mastery. 16% mastery, so for every hot, like right now, 16% bonus healing, 32% bonus healing, put another one on them, 48% bonus healing, 64% bonus healing. So it really adds up, really adds up. That's why mastery, you know, I only have 16%, but I have 900. So it scales really poorly, but that's only because if it didn't, it would be super strong. It would be super strong. Now you always want to keep this down because this counts as a hot. And if you have the talent, Spring Blossoms, that's a hot. So right there, every time this is down, everyone gets a bonus 2 free stacks of 32% bonus healing every time I put this down and they stand in it. So it's one of those things like it's just free healing. I mean, it's 1700 mana. You put it down once, it lasts 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Yeah. So it's like a no-brainer. So it's really stupid not to use it. Then you'll see I I try as best I can to keep Life Bloom up on myself because I run this talent. When it's on myself, my heals heal 20% faster. I know a lot of people, and you know, the meta is to be photosynthesis or whatever the fuck. Flourish. Sorry, I'm using photosynthesis. Flourish is the meta, but I do not like Flourish, to be honest. I don't really like it. So I always run this one. It's just my playstyle. For me, I haven't noticed it being any worse, you know, than anything else. I mean, yeah, I guess it's maybe not quite as good, but again, it hasn't been, the gap between the power isn't big enough for me to swap, so it is what it is. This guy's a mini boss right before the first boss. He just does these annoying ass little portals constantly, so you just dodge them as much as you can. This thing that this magic debuff is oh Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? I honestly don't know what that was. I don't usually see something blow up like that. That was weird. But yeah, that was just a slow. So it's not worth dispelling because it's like reapplies and stuff. Super annoying. And the first packs that I can explain them after the boss because these packs are the same, so I can explain those. Nothing too crazy about the trash here. This boss, if you haven't done Tazavesh yet, don't stand in these swirly blades. He puts a shield up that rotates so it blocks stuff. And sometimes you'll get your weapon knocked away, silenced. You have to go pick it up. It's on a disc. So if you're in front of the shield like this, it's going to block your ability. So you want to kind of reposition yourself or reposition the boss. Interrogation is he's going to target somebody and you have to DPS it down. If not, they die. If he gets to them before broken out, they die. So just do that. Try to create some space when you get it so you have more time to DPS. Yeah, that's basically it. Super simple boss. Gets a little hectic with all the crap going on and trying to reposition yourself. You know, there's a lot of movement in this fight, but otherwise fairly simple. Oh, we already killed all the trash. Okay. Well, the trash is not that exciting. They will occasionally do like a imprison. You want to interrupt. That's pretty much it. And then they'll do these guys in Nazarene. Oh, this is the mini boss one. So the mini boss one is slightly different. There's only one of him per dungeon. He'll summon a bat. You interrupt it once, and then you don't have to worry about it. It'll despawn on its own. He'll create the shield. You DPS through the shield, and it'll let you interrupt Blood Siphon. And then that he healed himself otherwise, so you want to DPS as much as you can through the shield. These little cutter beams are not from him, they're from the ad. The ad puts them down, you can jump over them. They put a little dot on you if you... Oh shit, we didn't interrupt that, okay. Oh no, we didn't interrupt that. Shit. Yeah, so if the bat gets its mind control off, it's pretty much you die. I don't know if that's intended or if they need to tune it a little bit, but it's pretty annoying. He puts a little magic debuff on the tank. Cleanse it, falls off fairly quickly. But yeah, that's about it. He gives 3 stacks. Let's see, we're already at 6. Like, we barely started the dungeon. We're already at 6 stacks. So, again, while boring, you get a lot of stats. So, see, I'm at 41% haste with a shitty item level. This ad, he sucks you in if you try to go out. You have to stay in. And then he summons these little cutters, slicers, so it's a bit of a, you know, the group should move together, or again, you can jump over them. Yeah. Super easy. He used to hurt a lot last season, I feel like, but now he kind of doesn't at all. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed. These are core hounds, just like in classic WoW. If you've been playing for a long time or you farm old content, they have to die at a very similar time. Okay. You do not want Ancient Dread to go off. It slows your attack and resource generation by 100. So it's super annoying. If you're a rogue, your energy will like basically stop. If you're a Death Knight, your runes will basically stop recharging. It's super annoying, super annoying. So you want to interrupt Ancient Dread. The Flame Breath doesn't matter. Yeah, so see, kill those at the same time or else they'll res. This guy is a Dire Horn. Oh shit, jumped. If you get up here like this and he charges you, since there's no path available, he will just cancel the charge. It's a little strat, but otherwise, I mean, it's I don't honestly know why people do this, because the charge like doesn't fucking do anything. Like, look, it charged that Warlock, it did 3% of his health. Like, okay. I mean, I guess it stuns him for 2 seconds, but who cares? So if you want to do some acrobatics and jump up there, you can. Otherwise, it's not a big deal. A little pack of panthers at the bottom of the stairs. One of these should be a dude. Yeah, where's the dude? There's supposed to be a Nazar game here. Oh, there he is. One more Nazar game for the fire. So, again, I don't really talk when I play. I kind of just like watch podcasts or listen to music. So this is a little awkward for me, but I'm going to power through. I try to keep some dots up, do a little bit of damage. My affinity is cat, so really I should be, you know, shifting in and out of cat form to do the maximum damage, but it's kind of annoying. It's not as good as it was back in BFA, so it feels not worth it compared to what it used to be, if that makes sense. I've said if that makes sense a few times, so I'm going to stop saying that. I hate reusing phrases. I'll try my best. I hate reusing phrases, if that makes sense. So this fight is 3 bosses in one. The first is this guy. This, I don't know what the fuck you would call him. Dinosaur? Elemental? Demon monster? And he, throughout the fight, everyone will get this thing. It will make sense when the next guy comes, if this is new to you. His only mechanic is he sucks you in and you run out. That's literally his only mechanic. Well, I guess this just, I mean, but that's standard WoW stuff. Just dodge shit on the floor. So next is a brawn looking guy. A machine from the Bastion. His mechanic is he does those 2 dispels. You kind of want to dispel one of them, so there's just less people having to move. Next is he does that. He has a shield and a thing that does a lot of damage to the tank. So you break the shield, and then you can interrupt the punches on the tank. And then he does this with the orbs. So again, when you have that buff I mentioned earlier, where it's like a black vacuum around your waist, like that guy has, it's like a black vacuum, void vacuum something, you can suck up these orbs and they give you a buff. If you get hit with the orbs otherwise, you take a little bit of damage and you get a debuff. It makes you weaker. But if you have that and you suck them up, you get stronger. And I hope this guy picks up the boss here. Please, please, please. This is the last boss. There are 3 bosses. This is just a goblin lady, and she does this thing. She's gonna suck you in. Oh my god, guys, what the hell? What the hell, guys? Who don't want to get up? I'll get up, grab her. It's gonna suck you in. You don't want to get sucked in, and then it's really her only mechanic. She does like she roots somebody. You can either just DPS it, or if you have a movement clearing ability, you can just clear it. Like for example, I can shapeshift out of it. We'll see if I get it. Yeah, see, so it's on me. I can't move. Shapeshift. That's the whole mechanic. Super easy. Okay, I guess we can use all our battle races. That's cool. That's fine. I usually like to keep one in the chamber, but whatever. So we're just cruising on through. Over here, you don't want to pull this big pack. You don't want to pull these guys. So you wait for them to go away and you pull these two on the side. One of them is a Nathrism. One of them is a Nerzul. One of them is a Nerzuli, Nazragrim. I'm sure there's a G in there somewhere. Maybe you guys can relate when we were younger and trying to read off. Oh shit, I'm sleepy. Read off the names of like Pokemon and stuff. You know, you'd always like mispronounce it if you just read it too fast, and it would not make any sense. And I don't know. Maybe I just had dyslexia. Maybe I just have mild dyslexia. I don't know. Or stuff like that, or you'd say like the Amberlance, the stuff like that. Maybe anyone can relate, or no, I'm just a retard. That's possible too. That's entirely possible. Or when kids try to say spaghetti, they say like Paschetti. You know, stuff like that. That's my defense of saying Nazragim. So this guy, I don't know why it's not. Yeah, I don't know why it's picking them. If all the range stack where I am and all the melee stack on the tank, it'll always pull, but this wall will block you. So then you can just not worry about being pulled because it can't pull you through the wall. But who knows what these jabronis are doing. Again, you don't want to pull this, so we wait. He's asking if I know how to do the market. I do, because I'm a frickin' Chad. So I'm going to get the RP started. Hopefully the tank doesn't insta-die. So there, the RP is started. The guy's starting to run. We're not going to use that yet. We're going to do this first. So most groups do this. They pull a bunch and then LOS around the corner. It's a little annoying this week with Sanguine because now they're going to all be in this bullshit. And one of the mobs doesn't move unless you have a DK. So a little annoying this week, but otherwise kind of the go-to strat. This puts a haste buff on you if you stand in it, but again, sanguine, so you have to stand like right here, or else you get sanguine. You'll see these little guys will try to open the cages. You want to stop them, or else they release some chickens, and the chickens will run around and stampede and stun you. God damn it. Fucking, he's too. Why would you do that? What the fuck, man? So yeah, see, there's little chickens. You can't target them, so it's not a. It's like once it gets off, you just kind of have to deal with it, or you have to move. But they'll just run into you and stun you for like a second or two. Oh, they're coming this way. Oh, yep. See, so it's pretty annoying, but could be worse. Fucking chickens, man. Fucking chickens, man. Jesus. See, these guys don't really move. So it's a bad week for sanguine on these guys. Bruh. Are we done with the chickens? There's a guy back here around the corner. He's like right there, leaning on the wall. You know, nothing major, but a free stack is a free stack of the buff. We're almost at 10 stacks now. This boss is pretty easy as well. He does do a lot of damage though, so most people lust on him. He's gonna do a couple things. First one you can kind of ignore. As long as nothing's in the middle of the room, you can kind of ignore this. You soak these, otherwise they leave a puddle if you don't soak them, and that persists the whole fight. He does this, which is just damage, just basic damage. He does this, you want to stack, it splits the damage between everybody. I can also go bear form to reduce the damage. It is physical, so the paladin could have bopped me and negated the entire thing. A hunter can, you can't feign, I believe. I think you only can turtle. Hunter can turtle, mage can ice block, that kind of stuff, and solo soak. Then he has these briefcases with bombs in them. You want to throw them in the chute that is animated to get rid of them, otherwise they will blow up and do a lot of damage. I like to soak these just to, okay, alright, sweet, sick. Just to make the room less of a clusterfuck, but it's not a big deal. Again, so we want to soak that. Ooh. And that's that whole fight. Pretty easy. So this is the market. You need a password to get in. This guy sells an item, letting you run through. Okay, thanks. So let me close my bags. You take the item to where it's supposed to go. I have a weak aura that shows on the map where to go. Otherwise, you would just, I guess, learn where it goes or memorize the names. You're basically just like trading goods with certain people. So yeah, this guy wants to go over here. The only problem with this weak aura is I wish it would, like, I don't know, orient itself to match, so it wasn't like so that's a little annoying, but nothing major. And then after 3 they give you the password to get in the door. Amber sunset. You do, I always thought you had to be near him because he says let me whisper it. Or I could have have sworn he said let me whisper, but he doesn't. But I always thought he whispered it to you, so I always thought you had to stand there and wait, but apparently you don't. Also a Nazargim right here, but again, whatever. These guys are trying to blast. So we'll ignore that for now. There's another Nazargim in here. I should be able to pull him right here. And you get instruments. Everyone gets an instrument. Healer usually gets the drums. Okay, I guess we'll kill him before everyone gets their instruments. I don't know why, but okay. We could have started the RP, but we'll kill this guy first. Oh, bro, let me drum, bro. What the? Let me drum, man. I just want to play some bongos. So the drums are kind of annoying because you just have to go wherever your camera's facing. There's no like real indicator. You want to smash the notes with your extra action button. It's the same for all of them. And then you'll get a buff. 25% haste and 25% damage. First 2 rounds are ads. Just some trash mobs. These little guys can cast a teleport. Like that guy. Teleported away. Where'd he go? Could have sworn he just cast it. Maybe he died right as he cast it. The big guy does like an AoE shout that does damage. You just want to interrupt it. So we do it again. Play our music. You want to dodge that poison that's falling from the sky, obviously. Again, that should go without saying. This stuff is usually bad in World of Warcraft. So again, some ads. These little guys, maybe they'll teleport. Maybe they'll teleport this time, and I can show you. The shout got off. That's annoying. I don't know why. Teleport. Boom. Teleported away. So he's got to pick up his instrument again because he died last time here. What the? That was weird. Okay. And here's the boss. He's similar to the ads. He does a shout you want to interrupt. And then he'll do like a suck-in thing like the other bosses. It's a pretty popular mechanic in this dungeon, I guess. So right here, I want to get on my drum. Oh. And I can smash my notes to keep my buff going. Everyone else can use their buffs too to get out of his suck-in. Otherwise, you can just run out of it, but your buff will fall off. It's kind of like a risk-reward thing. Do you risk staying in and sliding out at the nick of time to save your buff, or do you just go out to be play it safe? So your call. And we are already at the last boss. This is a quick dungeon, so I like doing it. It's fairly easy. Most people know it by now. It has pretty good loot. I'm here farming a trinket. There's a healing trinket that's pretty good for druids, and I have 2 shitty old trinkets from last season. I have one from season 1, the original, like a year ago now at this point. So you want to run up to the boss as soon as possible because he also has RP. As you can see here, 20 seconds of RP, so you want to go within range of the boss as soon as you get up here. I guess I should have said you touch this console where you fought the big boss to get up here at the end. Once everybody's dead, the console activates and you can come up here. This guy is interesting. I like his mechanic a lot. It's very creative. Okay, tank, what are you doing? Come on, man. Look alive. Look alive. So these things teleport you between them. If you touched a square, you'll go to the other square. Now this will make sense once he does his mechanic. Well, I guess there's two parts. He does this one. He sends a ring that expands. If you touch it, you take a lot of damage. So to avoid touching it, you just teleport over it. Then he also divides the room. And if you need to get to the other side, how do you get over this wall? You teleport. Circle, circle, square, square, triangle, triangle, etc., etc. So that kind of stuff. He's going to divide it again a fourth time. Oh, nice. Nice, dude. Nice. Oh, not nice. So we take square. Boom. Right here. You want to interrupt this? It's a double interrupt. But you want it to cast longer than they did. Because then it's like time he's not doing anything else. So you want to cast it towards the end just to get free uptime on the boss. If it goes off, you basically wipe. I mean, I guess it's possible not to, but it's pretty fucking hard. In this situation, you would just kind of commit, just kill the boss. He's low. And bada bing, bada boom. That's how you do streets. That's how you heal as a druid. Easy peasy. That's a pretty good cape I could use. I didn't get the trinket. Well, fuck my life. Let me ask him. Let me ask him if he needs it. Does he need the cape? Oh, man. You always say GG's. You know, you want to build a healthy, happy community. You don't say anything toxic. Don't be toxic. If other people are toxic, don't try to avoid it. Try to be nice. I got a little bonus here for you guys. That was my 4th dungeon of the week. And this week's event was a heroic raid piece. So what is my druid gonna get? What is the druid gonna get from the cache of treasures? What am I going to get? What is Fat Man gonna get? Oh man. 291. Okay. Ooh. It's not a weapon, it's only an offhand. So I need a main hand. God damn it. Well, that's fucking gay. But, yeah. That's annoying. Oh, my staff is 278. Haste mastery. Crit verse. Ooh. Oh, crit mastery. Probably switch it just because overall 78 plus a 98 is better than just a 78. So I guess we'll trade it out. Whoop. Well, thanks for watching. I will go turn this in and not bore you guys with that. And yeah, again, hopefully this guide was somewhat helpful. Seems a little disorganized, a little rushed, but like there are a lot of content creators out there who do really in-depth, slow, comprehensive guides. I guess, yeah, just leave a comment or message me privately and say, hey, that was dog shit. Can you remake it better? And I'll remake it better because I got nothing else to do. I already play this game a lot, so I can make another guide. I don't care. No skin off my back. So let me know. if it was decent or not decent, and I will adjust appropriately. I plan to do more just because why not, I guess. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Good luck out there, and see you next time.